Hey guys, okay, so today I was going to do the show on my new setup, and I said a while back in my snake playing video, the tip video, that I was getting a speedball gun, and I was joining a tournament team, and we were planning on taking it big now, and not just doing it for fun and whatever. And I also posted a video, do I want a speedball gun? And in that video I answered yeah. Um, you know, so as far as my new setup goes, not quite a speedball gun. I turned down the offer for the tournament team. I don't want to do it. I don't have the money to do it this year. I need a car, and it's just uh, I want a nice car. I don't want to be spending all my money quite on tournaments yet. But I did do something fun while I was going to be spending money. I might as well have done a little bit of something. If I was willing to spend $400, then I figured I could spend a fraction of that. So just to do something fun. So I didn't get a speedball gun. So I I love pump. I don't think I could ever get away from pump. It's too awesome to get away from. I wouldn't take any other marker out onto the speedball field ever, or the woods ball field, except my Tippmann. Just for fun sometimes, and just messing with other people's guns sometimes out on the field. But in a serious situation, as far as just competitive recreational play, there's no other gun that I would rather take out right now than my pump. Pumping is just there. You have to try it if you haven't, because you will get hooked on it, and it's cheaper for paint. It's you get respect for it, you get looks for it. People are always looking at your gun like, oh, what's that? Because no one has a pump, so it's really cool. And so yeah, I didn't get I didn't get any new gun, so I didn't get a new pump. I didn't get a new speedball gun. So the only thing that's left is my the pump I had, which was my System X autococker, which was converted into a pump with a CCM pump kit. And so basically, it got a little, a new do kind of thing. So, you guys ready for this? Here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the separate components of what I've done to it and what I've got on it now. So, but before I do that, I'll just give you a look of the gun. Just to give you a second to soak this all in. Okay. Alright, I think that's good enough. So, now we're just going to get into the separate components. First, we'll start with the barrel. For those of you that know, paintball, pretty well, you'll know right off the bat, this is a Custom Products, just by the look of the front there. Custom Products 689 14-inch barrel. The barrel, I got it in 689 because a lot of people with pumps get them in like 685, or even a little bit bigger than that, or 687 or something like that. I got this in a 689 for a reason, and the reason being was that this size fits the paint I use very, very well. I do use a bigger bore paint. I think I've talked about it before. It's called WREK, W-R-E-K. It's kind of like a it's somewhat thick shelled, but it's great paint. It shoots darts, great for in the woods, extremely nice for in the woods, and pretty good on the speedball field. So it's you would like more fragile paint, more brittle paint for the speedball field, but it works. It shoots good, shoots straight. So yeah, I shot some paint out of this barrel earlier, right when because I just got this stuff shipped to me today. So I took some shots with it. I did notice a little difference in accuracy with the 14-inch barrel, and as far as like perception, which means looking down the barrel, it almost feels like you're reaching out and touching your target a little bit more since the barrel's longer. So I'll give a official review on this a little ways down the road, but for now, yeah, just as far as my first impressions on the barrel, extremely nice barrel, great looking, great feeling, just awesome shooting barrel. So now the next thing was I got a new trigger frame, as you could see if you've seen my old videos, new trigger frame, and that is just this black section right here, this hole, the trigger guard, the grip panel, the grips, and all of this, and then the trigger, and obviously the assembly inside, the sear and everything. I got a whole new setup on the trigger frame, because this was the old one right here, and as you can see, my 3 fingers right here, these 3 right there, are pretty crammed underneath there. You know, so it wasn't a very comfortable ergonomic grip at all. I didn't like it, so I got this, and it's just totally a whole different feel. You know, my fingers have so much room down here, more room than they need actually, because I actually have, you know, I don't have too fat of fingers, but so they slide in right there real nice. The trigger is great. It came with a trigger shoe. I didn't put it on there because I didn't have a hex key to fit the little screws that press down on the trigger plate to keep it set. But that's not the only reason. I just didn't like the look of it. I put it up there and I was like, no. And, you know, I like a little more room in the trigger guard anyway, so kept the trigger shoe off. But, yeah, overall, extremely nice trigger frame. Extremely nice trigger frame. It, you know, this thing is just, it's light, it's ergonomic, and it really, really helps when you're shouldering the gun. It makes it feel almost like a rifle with the single trigger, and it, you know, when you're shooting rapid fire with the gun, it gives you stability, because now you got these 3 fingers wrapped around completely. So, extremely nice feeling trigger, smooth pull, extremely smooth pull. So great trigger frame. Next thing I got was the Planet Eclipse on-off ASA, right there. And this ASA was actually a $35 ASA. The Custom Products ASA, I wanted to get to kind of match the barrel at first, but I found this for 35 bucks on the website that I'm ordering, that I ordered the trigger frame off of, and the barrel, and the ASA off of. And I found this ASA, and it's rail mounted, which is awesome. It's an on-off, which is awesome. It looks amazing. You know, you can adjust the length of where the ASA is set for longer and shorter tanks. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. The turn on it is extremely smooth, no resistance at all. I guarantee you this is no different than the Custom Products ASA as far as quality, and it's, you know, 20 bucks less with the, you know, in combination you have to buy the rail separate and the ASA, and that's like a $55 package with Custom Products. But with this ASA, it's a Planet Eclipse ASA, and it's only $35 with the rail and the ASA. And not much to really say about it, you know, besides the fact that it works. You know, it looks great. The on-off works great. You know, looks great. Just everything about it. Awesome ASA. So yeah, those are the 3 things I got. That it was just, you know, but they're 3 pretty big components, large components on the gun. The barrel, obviously, the trigger frame, and the ASA, all, you know, 3 pretty big deal, you know, big components on the marker, function-wise, and, you know, as far as like size and mass and how much of the gun it actually, you know, the weight it takes up. So those are really it. I'll put the link to the website, because this site, if any of you are pump people, they have these trigger frames, which you can't find anywhere. The slide frames on sale for, you know, 40 bucks or something like that. Yeah, it's like 40 bucks flat, and they ship it to you nice and fast, and it was a great site. So I don't know how they have them, because you can't find these anywhere, but they do have them. So, so great site. I'll put the link over on the sidebar there, and so yeah, just wanted to show off my new setup. Just give you a few more looks at it. Okay, so thanks for watching the show, and yeah, see you guys later.